So, what's up, guys? Aloha and welcome to another segment of Take 5 with Paikai. Today we're going to be talking about my connection to music. For those of you who saw my other video, basically I'm taking you guys through a 21-day journey through my 21-day journey of connecting to things that I use throughout my day. So whether it be family, friends, we talked about my collage, but basically where I wanted to show you guys what I do to connect myself to the aina, to the people, to my surroundings. So I'm taking you on this journey, and today we're talking about music. And music is known as a universal language, right? Or is known for being something that can go across multiple genres, across multiple cultures, so on and so forth. And so music has always been a big part of my life growing up, and I love music. You know, music was the way that my wife and I met in church. We met playing music. Our friendship grew because we wrote music together, and so the way I use music now in this present time is, I'm not sure if many of you guys played sports growing up, but you had those songs that would come on and they would move you, right? They're called hype songs. And for me, as an athlete, there are certain songs that kind of just took me to that point where it prepped me for what we were about to do. You know, in essence, in football, we're going to war, so we play these war songs or these war chants to get us hyped for quote unquote battle, right? I kind of do a similar thing now. Every day I listen to this playlist that is just kind of prepping me for and continuing to hype me up for what it is that I'm doing in undertaking this campaign to run for office. And I use songs that speak to me, you know, because I'm not sure about you, but for me, songs take me back. I can vividly remember the first time I heard a song, and I can remember exactly what it was that I was doing when I hear a particular song. And so I've curated this playlist that allows me to prep myself, because running a campaign is not easy. And for myself, being a private person and not wanting to put myself out there and enjoying being behind the scenes, it's been challenging at times to put myself out there. But you know, I believe that the skill set that I bring to this particular race will bring the necessary change that we want to see for our Hawaiian people. And so again, music is just a way that really connects me back to this purpose of what it is that I'm doing. My mom tells a story of how my first question was, where does a song live? And in telling me that story, I was like, are you serious? That was my first question. She said, yes. Your first question was, where does a song live? Mommy, where does a song live? And she couldn't really quite answer that song. And maybe I'll bring her on one day so I doubt she'll come on, but she can kind of explain a little more about what was happening. But this just goes to show you that deep connection that most of us have with music. My brother was a musician, and you know, I tell the story often about how he learned how to play the ukulele in a class in Wamanalo on a piece of cardboard. And it's it's crazy, but you know, that was the reality for our students in Wamanalo, because we didn't have enough ukuleles to go around to share in the class. So again, he learned how to play the ukulele, and his love for music was developed in a music class at Wamanalo School. And you got to remember that, or maybe you don't remember. I mean, not many of you know the story, but my brother was in special ed growing up, and so we had this wide spectrum of myself being the oldest, being able to learn both audibly, kinetically, and visually. And then you had my brother, who was 7 years younger than me, number 5 of 5, who struggled through school. And so, you know, struggled so much that I was thanking Keakua for, you know, all out when he graduated. You know, I think I was probably one of the loudest people in the during his graduation ceremony, because we were so ecstatic about him graduating, because he hated school. He absolutely hated school. But the one thing that kept him there was music. And so he really honed his craft, and he started to do really well. And you know, I feel like he was a great writer, and he wrote a lot of music with my sister Lisanne. And really, it was the thing. I feel like it was the thing that really carried him throughout his educational career. And so, you know, music is it's one of those things, man. He really had a knack for it, and that's one of my big pushes in the educational aspect, is about finding our children's strengths and teaching them according to those strengths. And you know, you won't necessarily get that in the traditional school setting. So we have to find ways to kind of cultivate those talents utilizing music. Again, music transcends generations, and you know, we've been fortunate enough to learn a whole bunch of different music. We have a wide array of styles of music, genres of music that we listen to, artists that we listen to, and this is all thanks to my parents. You know, going from listening to music from very early on, from Mozart's and the Beethovens, all the way up to, you know, throughout the 1900s and current music now. I'm not really listening or into too much of the current music now, but I can still appreciate those who have the gift of music. And it's been a great opportunity for me to just kind of see what is happening out in the community. And again, it allows me to kind of ground myself and prepare myself for what it is that I'm undertaking in this campaign. And this is just one of the ways that I use to connect myself back to what it is that I'm doing with this campaign. Anyways, some of my thoughts on music and my connection to music. Again, my name is Landon Paikai. I am not a politician. I am a native Hawaiian addressing issues that affect all Hawaiians. Native Hawaiians, and non-Hawaiians. Paikai for OHA, putting the trust back in trustee. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you guys soon. Aloha.